about to donate some toys to a local charity. These are things that they're pretty old, but I really think that somebody might be able to play with them. I'll leave that up for the place that I'm donating them to decide. But I thought we would take a look at them. They're really cute. I have to say, you know, they were my kids, so they have certain memories associated with them, but they're time to go. This is a Playskool Toy Store Talk and Scan Register. And this is probably the noisiest item that we have today. I thought we would do it first because I changed the batteries. Here it has little sounds, and there's a lady that comes on and talks once in a while. A little paint coming off. I scrubbed everything down as best I could. And it came with little toys.
$3, please.
See, it says
$2, please. That's half price.
it has a scanner there. It came with little toys. I remember it came with a little Mr. Potato Head because I found the box.
Next, please.
The Mr. Potato Head is long gone. I don't remember what else it came with, but my kids, I think, took all the toys and played with them, and they never really played with us. But I did find some stuff. It's about to make a noise. I'm going to open the drawer.
Thank you. Come again.
I know this stuff came with it because it came with these 2 coins. They say Playskool, and there's a slot on top. I think you could put the coins in. And it came with a little credit card that you could swipe over here. Oops. And a badge, a manager's badge. That has the clip on it. Nobody ever wrote their name on it, surprisingly. But this thing's pretty old. But I changed the batteries, and you know, maybe somebody can use it to play store. I don't know. I hope. The next thing I found that I'm going to donate, and I'm going to keep it all like this together in the box because it does come apart and you can stretch it out. And I see like all these little things that comes off, and you can move like the bird. I don't know. I think this is a toucan, and he's got a nest with 2 little eggs, and you can move them all around. And this tree has a little hole that somebody can hide in. And there is, it stretches out too. There's a little pond. And I did find a little monkey. I hung him over here. Let's see. He's got a little baby on his back. Isn't he cute? I'll try to push it over here so we can see. There's a bridge. And then like a little cave over here with a little body of water. It's a Fisher-Price toy. And then if you push this, and this might make a little noise too. See, that goes around, and then that log lifts up. There's a little cave back here. I'm going to keep it all like that right in the box, so when the person working there takes it out, they can see that although old, you know, I think it's still got a lot of use in it. I don't know. My kids loved Fisher-Price toys like that. The next thing I found was a Happy Meal Play Shop by Play-Doh. And there's a McDonald's emblem. And I have all the little... So, you would stick the Play-Doh where? And in this case, in the back. And then I'll show you the thing that they had in the front. It's for that. I've got a whole bucket of little Play-Doh things. This is how you would make the French fries. Try to find the French fry thing. this thing went on this because it had all these different shapes. You could make an oval, like a star shape, and then this would make like would look like spaghetti noodles. That's a bigger one, that's a little one, and that made a U. And you would go like that inside there, stick your Play-Doh in, and smush it out. So that was that. And then this, I've got quite a few things in here. Let me get them out. Scoot this over. These things would make all the components of a hamburger. You'd stick that on there and put the Play-Doh there and then smush that down. And this is it's either the meat patty or the bun. I can't tell. I think it's the bun because it's big. And there's the onion. So you would put all your different components on as you would go along. And I know that the blue ones, so the white ones made things to do with food, and then the blue ones made Happy Meal toys. I think that's what I'm discovering as I go through the stuff. This might make a little noise. This is all filled with stuff to do with Play-Doh. So here is a lettuce leaf. So that has to do with food. I'm on the right track with this. And there's the pickles. You would have different colored Play-Doh. You know, you'd use the white Play-Doh for the onion. And green for the pickle. And they had like a bun colored. And then there's tomato for a tomato. You would use red. What else? Is there any more that do? Okay, so let's look at the blue ones now. Because those made the Happy Meal toys. So there's all our white ones that make the components of the hamburger. And then you could make a shell. A dolphin, I think, or some kind of a fish. A little teddy bear. It's back. I have them in this container. Okay, so what else could you make with the toys? A seahorse. This seems like it's part of the hamburger. I'm gonna look at that in a minute. Because these are littler. And this was a roller skate. I don't know why the odd blue one here. So that is either the bun or the hamburger patty. So we had all these components of making a hamburger or the little toys. And then there was this thing, and that made the chicken nugget. You put in this chicken nugget colored Play-Doh and stick it in there, go, and then open it up, and there would be a chicken nugget. And they looked just like chicken nuggets. And then I found this thing, and I think, the only thing that I could think of was maybe this made the sauces. That definitely went to it. It has a McDonald's thing on it and Play-Doh. So, now I have I had this thing too that makes the French fries. There is something that, there's two parts. I thought I lost it. I didn't. I put them together. There was a yellow colored French fry Play-Doh. You would stick that in there and then push, push, push with that, and they would come out there. And this was the container to put them in. This was all pretty intact. I cleaned it up a little bit. This was the shake maker though. I can't find maybe that's all you need. You need a plunger to stick that down there. And it did have little cups, and I know that the little cups all got thrown away because my kids probably they probably put juice in them or something and they got thrown out. This says Fundo, so it must have been to a different thing, but this was to make sundaes with. There's a little sundae, like it looks like a boat, doesn't it? Maybe a banana split. And then we have a cone. And then we have Franklin. And then there's his friend, the bear, who I can't think of his name. These must have come with a separate thing. And then there's this thing too that is like to cut. And it looks like a pie lifter. But all of the Play-Doh stuff is getting, I have it all in this little container. And I'm going to package it up nicely as I can. And not make it look like just a big old pile of, you know, old stuff that maybe give somebody some vision that this is still usable stuff. I've got a couple other things, but I have to reach down. I found a Wolverine. I'll show you him. And I found... Okay, I found a Wolverine, and I found him. I don't know who he is, and I'm sure he had on a mask. Is he Green Goblin? I think he might be Green Goblin. But anyway, I was surprised to find these guys because I've given a lot of our action figures away. I gave them away at Halloween, the past couple Halloweens. I have put a lot of toys out just for the kids to take. We're on the honor system. You know, this was during the pandemic, and I still wanted to give everybody something, and it worked out pretty well. I know that I could hear a lot of happy little voices outside, but we have two guys. Well, I'm sure there's more here remaining. My niece also took a lot of my action figures because as an adult she collects them. But I was surprised to find those two guys, to be honest with you. And I also found this guy. And that's the gift if you give a mouse a Cookie Mouse. And he used to have a cookie attached to a really cute little chocolate chip cookie, and his little paws have Velcro on them, and the little cookie would stick on it. But the little cookie is long gone, but isn't he cute? Oh my goodness, I might keep him. He's just too cute. And the last thing I have to show you, I remembered that I remember having these, but I would have never guessed that they were still in this house. Look at what we have here. I need to clean up Fred here. We have Vilma. These are rubber. And she's got on her glasses and her usual little cute little outfit. And her shoes and her skirt match, and her socks and her shirt match. Isn't she cute? And we have Fred. I'm going to try to clean him up a little bit because his white shirt got a little, I think it's actually from them rubbing together maybe. Oh, well, maybe not. It might be marker or something. But he has on his ascot, his orange ascot, and his white shirt, and his blue pants. They're kind of like bell bottoms, aren't they? And a pair of shoes or boots. And his handsome face and his blonde hair. Let's see. We have Shaggy. He looks all right. I'm going to give all these guys the once over though. And he's got on his lime green shirt and his pants and his boots. And, okay, we have Thelma and then Daphne. Daphne's pointing her finger. Look at her. She's saying, I told you guys to listen to me. And she's got on her beautiful purple dress and a blue scarf, very fashionable, a purple headband, and purple shoes. And it seems like she's got some like pinkish tights on, doesn't she? And her pretty red hair. I'm going to lay those guys together. And then who do we have last? The man himself, Scooby-Doo. And he's got his turquoise collar on and his SD tag. And he's the little cutest little thing you ever saw, isn't he? And I'm going to end it on this. I've had these toys laying out, going through them, trying to, you know, group things together into something that, like I said, looks like something anybody would remotely even want to deal with. And my adult children have been through the house on various occasions, and they haven't really given the toys two looks. There was very little sentiment about any of it, and, you know, they just acted like, well, Mom, you know, get rid of it if you need to get rid of it. It was my husband who came home, and especially these toys, he picked them all up, and he says, oh, you can't get rid of the Scooby-Doo toys. I also have a big Tigger. I didn't get him out to show just because he's pretty big, but he's the bouncy Tigger that says, I gotta bounce. It was a popular toy back whenever, 20 years ago, but he didn't want to get rid of the Tigger or these guys, or there was a couple other things. And I don't know, I'm going to have to negotiate with him because my husband just gets sentimental about probably having little children around. I don't know, but I appreciate you watching the video. Maybe you had some of these items, and it's always fun to look back at old things, and I kind of felt making a video would even memorialize them a little bit. But I sure hope that you're doing well, and I thank you for watching.